Hi everybody, welcome back to Bookmas Day something. I've been saying that like this whole time and I just can't get my numbers straight. Anyways, I thought today we could do a sit down video, kind of like just more chill because I've been doing a lot of reading vlogs for this Bookmas, but I wanted to do something a little bit different. I did have a 1,000 subscriber Q&A thing on my community tab and some people asked me questions, but I didn't get that many, which is like totally fine. But I had been putting it off for a while and I decided why not kind of combine the Q&A with the Booktube newbie tag. So I'm going to be answering a few questions from the Booktube newbie tag, which I don't remember where I got these questions from, but I will put them down in the description below if you guys also want to do the Booktube newbie tag. And I guess you could say maybe I'm not that much of a newbie, but I've been on Booktube for like a year now. So I think I consider myself still kind of a newbie at it. I feel like one. But also, obviously, as you can tell in the title and thumbnail, we are going to also be doing Animal Crossing villager hunting / also just looking at my island and how awful it probably is because I started all over a little bit ago and have not updated it like at all. But I know that I have one house plot that I need to fill, so we're going to be doing some villager hunting. And I time jumped all the way to like December 20th, so it is snowing in the game, so we have nice, cool like winter vibes, Christmas vibes. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump into the questions and jump into this game. So ignore the mess, please. It's something. But oh my gosh, look, I forget her name. What's her name? Felicity. Look how cute she is in her little winter outfit. So my favorite villagers are the squirrel villagers. I love the squirrels. I don't know why. Like I would be the one to have an island full of squirrels. So I don't really have much of a Christmas outfit on. It's literally like, you know, my hair's up in a bun. I don't know where my mirror is, but I don't really feel like changing my hair. But regardless, this is my island. Let me show you like what villagers I have so far. Just real quick before we get the questions started. Here's my girl, Ion. I love her. I think she's beautiful. I found her recently and she is definitely my favorite. I'm actually gonna go pay her a visit. But yeah, so I have a few dreamies that I'm looking for. I want Marshall so bad, the squirrel. And where is she? Girl, look how cute she is. Yeah, it's been 2 months. Oops. I love reading, but I've missed being able to talk to you. Girl, I've been reading too. Let me tell you about this book called Akatar. Like, you will not be disappointed. Okay, sorry. So, let me go ahead and get on with the first question we have, which is, what do you do to get yourself out of a book slump? Honestly, to keep this straightforward, I watch other booktubers. So whenever I'm feeling in like a book slump, I go and watch other booktubers and I watch the reading vlogs. And like, there's a lot of people that I watch for sure. But, you know, Kendall Watson, I'm always watching her. Ashley and Kaylee, love her. She's so cute. And of course, the Holy Trinity, Haley Pham, Sarah Crowley, and Destiny Sidwell. I love all of them. I watch Alexa Ray. And, everyone else is like leaving me. Tiffany Leanne, I love watching her. There's just so many. Don't look at what I have. Felicity, excuse me. Wait, girl. Why is she me? Oh yeah, I'm not done with the game yet. Why does she look like that? You're gonna help me chase my dream? Powerful spot? What are you gonna give me? What are you gonna give me? That outdoor air conditioner gives off strong vibes. I bet if you put that somewhere on the island, good energy will flow. You know, I get it. Yeah, it does give off some strong vibes. Yeah. So yeah, that is how I get out of a book slump. I literally just watch other booktubers, and sometimes I go to my own videos and just kind of be like, oh, remember when I read books? So the next question I got was, how do you plan out your YouTube videos / what you're going to read? Do you usually plan the video first or plan a video based on what you want to read? So to be completely transparent, I should base my TBR off of the videos that I want to do, but honestly, like I don't. I end up ignoring my whole TBR when I get an idea. I shouldn't do that, but I do that all the time. So I guess to answer your question, I don't plan out the video first. I ignore my TBR for said video, but there's like one time where I like did plan it out. But yeah, it's like I should just plan it out, but I don't. I just ignore my TBR and just kind of like figure out like, okay, what kind of reading challenge do I want to do? Things like that. I get ideas from other booktubers, but also like sometimes ideas just come up in my head and I'm like, ooh, that would be a fun video idea. So anyway, I think I have like a house I can drop. Yeah, I have a housing kit. I need to go drop that and then we can actually go villager hunting. Because villager hunting is so time consuming. And I know my island looks like absolute garbage. Please ignore it. I have a lot of work to do, but I'm just gonna literally drop this house right here. Moving on, let's go ahead and get out of here. And oh, my island's name is Blossom, by the way. I thought it was cute. Not to be confused with the Powerpuff Girl. Okay, the next question I got was, how do you manage time reading, YouTube, and a job? I feel like I feel lost half the time trying to manage it all and still feel like I'm a human in society. To be honest, it's really, really hard because I work a full-time job and I also have animals and I also I moved recently too. So it's like I have a lot more responsibilities, like making dinner. And making dinner you have to prepare for. Making dinner takes so long. Honestly, the kind of job that I have, I can listen to audiobooks all day long. Doesn't matter. I can listen to whatever. So audiobooks are my best friend. Audiobooks really help me, and managing it is very hard. I definitely get into some slumps. I mean, for example, I took 2 months to post a video. So there are times where it gets really, really hard, but I mean, it's a hobby and I love doing it. I love making videos. I love editing videos. I love reading. So I don't know, it's really hard, but you end up figuring it out later. But definitely audiobooks are the only way that I can get through anything. And honestly, I did the waking up at 5 a.m. challenge, the waking up at 5 a.m. challenge to read. And honestly, I probably won't be able to continuously do that, but it really helped a lot. I had a little bit of time in the morning to read, and that was really nice. I actually really enjoyed that. So I guess just, before work and after work are the only times I can actually physically read and edit. So that's the only times I'm able to do things. So getting up early really helps, but it's really hard to do. Imagine I find exactly someone that I want. Oh, I see somebody up there. Is that a cat? Oh, it's a white tiger. Why are their voices so deep? I'm Rolf and you're Sam from Blossom. I feel like I just sound like Bob from Bob's Burgers. Great to meet you, Ralph, but Rolf, whatever your name is, but I'm not interested. Thanks. Another question I got was, what is your favorite classic movie and book? And to be brutally honest, I don't read classics and I don't watch movies. So I was really trying to think, and I know in school obviously I had to read Lord of the Flies and Of Mice and Men, and I remember those more vividly, so I would say probably those two. Of Mice and Men was something that I didn't forget because my if you know the main character, I forget his name, but he's he's known for being a big guy, but I don't think it's ever really specifically said in the book, but it's pretty obvious that he is on the autism spectrum, and my brother is autistic, so anytime, when I read that book, I just thought of him, and it makes me sad. I wouldn't say that's my favorite because I haven't really gotten into classics, so I wouldn't say that's my favorite classic, but that I would say that's one that's very significant to me, and I remember really enjoying Lord of the Flies, although I don't remember what happened. I just thought it was really interesting, and I think it was really brutal from what I remember, I think. So the next question I got, what artists do you listen to? This can be really boring because I don't listen to a lot of music. You're probably what do you do then? Because I mentioned that I don't watch movies, I don't watch really TV shows. Obviously Taylor Swift, I do listen to Taylor Swift, but I'm not a huge music connoisseur. My friends think I'm crazy that I haven't listened to the whole Sabrina Carpenter album yet. I don't know. I just don't listen to like a lot of music, but I love musicals. And I haven't seen a lot of musicals, but I love that kind of music. So something I've really been listening to lately is Epic, the musical. If you guys do not know what that is, please go and listen. It is probably the best music like from musical that I've heard, and it's all of them are good. There's really never been a musical where I like every single song. That's one of them. One of my other favorite musicals is, this is gonna be really funny, I love Shrek the Musical. I love the music in that too. I love it. I like Sabrina Carpenter's songs. I love Taylor Swift's albums. I don't really have like a specific album that I like the most, but I really like Fearless and her debut album a lot. Whoa, I'm leaving. Thank you, sir. See ya. And I just need to explore more. And I like Nickelback. And honestly, I think if I gave Gracie Abrams like a listen, I'd probably really enjoy her music as well, because I've heard like one song of hers and it was really good. I really liked it. So I just need to like sit down and listen. How do you stay motivated to post book videos? I mean, I have to honestly really say it, like when people comment and when people like watch my videos, like, yeah, that inspires me to continue posting. But it's like, I'm reading these books anyway, so it's like, why not post it, I guess, and why not film myself doing reading vlogs and things like that? I don't know. Besides you guys watching my videos and commenting and stuff, other booktubers inspire me a lot. When I see them post more, it makes me want to also like work on stuff. Like when I see them do something, I'm like, you know what, I need to do something. That's kind of how I stay motivated, is by you guys. And I did not mean to do that. Actually, I'm good. And the next question is, are there any books you thought you would love but actually hated? Hate is a strong word. I wouldn't say, actually, wait. There's one book that I kind of hate, I guess. Like, I really thought I would love One Day in December. I can understand the appeal, but it's like when you really look at it and dig deep down, it's like, there's like a lot of emotional cheating in there, and I don't like condone cheating at all. And I kind of just thought that was crazy, and I just didn't like it. So I really thought I would enjoy it. I heard really good things about it, so I was really hyped to read it. But dang it, I thought he was Kiki. And another one that I was like really disappointed in was Ruthless Vows. Ugh. It was just such a 360 from Divine Rivals. I really thought I would like Ruthless Vows, but no, I just didn't like it that much. It was just confusing, and there was like no romance, and like, I don't know. We focused on some side characters, but like I feel like almost nothing happened, almost. I guess another book that I didn't really like was The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. I liked the beginning of it, but I just didn't like how it wrapped up. I thought it was like outlandish, and then now I get that he writes paranormal thrillers and stuff, but I just really didn't, I don't know, I wanted it to be more realistic. So that's why I'm kind of putting that kind of like, oh, I didn't hate it, but I just didn't like it. But I would say One Day in December and Ruthless Vows I really did not like. Favorite book of all time would Take to Your Grave Defending. I don't know if I have a favorite book of all time. I don't think I've really found like a favorite book of all time besides like Powerless. And I feel like Powerless, there's nothing really to defend because a lot of people like it. But I guess in that sense, like, let me think. There's also like a cheesy YA book that I really love. It's called The Fill-In Boyfriend by Casey West. And that is one of my favorite books. So I guess I would say that one, but I haven't read it in a while. So if I end up reading it again and not liking it, then I'll be sad. But I would say that one, and I think the next one I would say, if I had to choose another that I have read more recent, is Reckless, the second book to Powerless. A lot of people didn't like that, and that is a duck. I don't want any ducks on my island. So yeah, I'd have to say Reckless. I think I gave it a 5-star. If I didn't give it a 5-star, it's getting a 5-star because I understand why people didn't like it. It was very different from the first book, but I really enjoyed like the cat and mouse aspect of the book. It was like a big adventure, and I was enjoying it. Yeah, it was a filler, but I don't care. I thought it was really fun, and I liked the character kind of development that was going on between Peyton and Kai. Whoa, between Peyton and Kai. I'm just thinking about Kit, I guess. Poor guy, by the way. Poor guy, but I wonder what's gonna happen in the third book. Anyways, so this is kind of a big one. What's your favorite hobbies outside of reading? Do you have a career you've been passionate about or pursuing? I have no idea what I want to do with my life. I'm 26 and quite frankly feel lost. I am right there with you. I have felt lost since 2015. So I'm 27 and I don't even know what I want to do. Like, it kind of sucks because I've had like, I feel like when you graduate from high school, you were like pushed into college and you're like, okay, what do you want to do? You need to figure out what you want to do. Like, what do you want to do with the rest of your life? And it's like, dude, I don't know. I can barely remember what I ate for breakfast yesterday. Like, why are you asking me, like, what I want to do for the rest of my life? So when I went to college for, this is turning into like my life story, but I went to college for 2 years. I got an associate's of like literally nothing. Like, it was just a general like associate's degree that I could like just move on to an actual like bachelor's if I wanted to, but like I never did because I never knew what I wanted to do. I thought about maybe nursing, but I'm a bit squeamish when it comes to like people like throwing up. Like I'm scared when people do that. Like, I will literally run away. I don't know why. It's a problem. So I was like, probably shouldn't be a nurse if I'm trying to do all that. So, oh, I know he's really popular. But bye. I like the cute villager. So I ended up just getting my associates, and then I basically started my own cleaning business. And when I say like I can listen to books like during my work, that's because I'm literally cleaning houses. I used to work for a cleaning company, and then they paid like awful, and then they didn't pay me mileage, so I decided to just quit and like get my own clients and things like that. And it's been really good. Like, I know when you first hear like, oh, like you clean houses, it's like, yeah, but like I make my own schedule. You know, I can take off whenever I want, but of course there's some downsides. I have to figure out taxes on my own. I have to figure out insurance on my own, but it's really not bad. And honestly, like, I would much rather do what I'm doing now instead of working an 8 to 5, and some people would disagree. I used to feel bad about it and feel like maybe what I'm doing is stupid, but like I decided I don't care. There's definitely a dream though. And my dream, my ultimate dream, this is gonna sound really like outlandish if you don't know me personally. So a big goal of mine is to record for an audiobook and more, like many audiobooks. I would love to record for an audiobook. I do voice acting as a hobby, and I have been trying to like go from hobby to paid stuff. And it's really hard because of where I live. I'm not close to any studios or things like that. But I did get a role recently in a visual novel game on Steam. It's on Steam. Like, isn't that crazy to think that? It's called Glass Heart, and I voice like the main character's like best friend. It's kind of one of those games where you kind of choose your own path, and basically you're choosing what guy you want to date. And if you pick the right one that I'm in, whoa. You know, it was really nice to meet you, but I think I'm good. Thank you. Bye-bye. I can't find any cute villagers. So Steam is just like an application that you can get on your computer. I think it's only computer, I'm not sure. But it has like a bunch of games on it. You can buy games on there, like a bunch of like well-known games. It's a very well-known app, so you probably know what it is. But anyway, that's kind of been like a really like cool highlight of, you know, my voice acting hobby is to be in a game. And I thought it was really cool. So like, since I've started reading, I'm like, you know what? Like, I would love to record for an audiobook. And I feel like my voice is pretty good for a YA book. Like Lynn Painter, Casey West, hit me up. So I don't know if you guys can see, but the closet behind me and my boyfriend, we're gonna eventually change that into a little studio-ish kind of room. Like very like not super professional or anything, but just kind of turn it into a good like soundproof good area to record for. Yeah, once we do that and we get that all like together, I'm gonna start trying to record for some audiobooks. Anyways, that's like my big hobby, but my other big hobby is obviously gaming. I actually used to stream on Twitch. Oh, hello. I don't think I'm interested though. Thank you. Where are all the cute villagers though? I'm so confused. Yeah, I used to stream on Twitch and it was fun while it lasted, but I stopped because my internet got really, really bad and I can't like stream here at all, unfortunately. But I think if I get like better internet, I will stream again. I love streaming horror games. I won't play Outlast, but like I will play other like scary games. Like I love scary games. I think they're so fun. But I play Valorant, Fortnite, Dead by Daylight, The Mortuary Assistant. Anyway, to answer the rest of your question, so I don't really have like a career per se. I guess I don't know. I guess like I don't care what I do for work as long as I have time to do my hobbies. That's kind of like where I'm at right now. And obviously a job I'd love to have is this, but you know, that's going to be really hard to pursue because there's so many booktube channels now and it's really hard to get like noticed. So I'm still going to like try, and who knows, even if I made like enough to like not work at my job, I would still do it because there's a lot of older people counting on me, like the elderly people that need help. I love old people. I always feel so bad for them. And they're like my friends. Oh my gosh, it's a penguin. Hello. Whoa. Chowboy. Aw, he's so cute. He sounds like Filbert. It's making me miss Filbert. Okay, so the next question is, I'll try to be a little more speedy because I'm just rambling. But the advice I have for you, like, just, hey, you know, I know you're 26 and you probably feel like because you're in your mid-20s that you probably need to figure out what you want to do for the rest of your life. Don't stress out about that. Like, you will be fine. You will eventually find your way. And, you know, just continue to do things that you love. And just, the one thing I've learned, though, that is very important, time is everything. So if there is a job you can get that will allow you to utilize your time and be with your family and do the things that you love, take it. You know, how I feel now versus years ago when I was in college and working another job in college, like I had no time to do anything I loved and I felt stressed. And with what I'm doing now, I feel so much like happier, honestly, because I have time to do things that I love. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I get really, really busy. In the grand scheme of things, I have more time to do things that I love, and time and happiness is everything. Who is your favorite author and book? Author and book. So I think I'll just make this really like plain and simple. I love Powerless by Lauren Roberts. That book is just so good, and I know that sounds so basic, but I think like another book that I really, really loved, like besides Powerless, is Fourth Wing. I loved Fourth Wing. That was like the first fantasy book that I read. Whoa. I don't know who that is, but I don't want them. So yeah, I'd have to say Powerless and Fourth Wing. And I also really love Better Than the Movies. But if I had to like say like one, I would say Powerless by Lauren Roberts. And I would say Lauren Roberts as an author is really good because her writing's really good. I enjoy her writing a lot. What was your first job? So I mentioned that I did work at the college. Like I did like you could sign up to work at the college, and it like kind of what's the word? They would work with your like school schedule. So I worked in like the administration office. That was kind of like my first like job, I guess. But if you're talking about like a job, I worked at the Dollar General. I worked at Dollar General for so long, and people were weird, but it was an experience. I met one of my really close friends working at a Dollar General. Anyways, that is the end of the Q&A portion of the questions, and I'm gonna try to be really speedy with the Booktube Tag questions. There are some that I omitted, and I don't really know exactly why. Probably just I didn't have good answers, I guess. So let's get started with the Booktube newbie tag questions. So why did you start this channel? And that's a very vague question in a way. There's plenty of reasons why, but I think the biggest thing was because I watched other booktubers and decided I wanted to do it too. And I wanted to read more. Back then, I didn't read that much. Like, of course, I read more because of, you know, making videos and doing booktube and stuff. I just kind of wanted to find, like, my own niche. So for a long time, I kind of went back and forth on doing, like, Twitch and doing gaming videos and doing, just basic vlogs. And I never just found what I wanted to do. Oh, she's cute, but I don't want her. So a long time ago, before I even considered starting a booktube channel, I used to watch this girl on YouTube called Lovely Like Laura, and she posted book videos, and that's kind of what got me started wanting to read more, was her. And that was like a long time ago. This was probably like 6 or 7 years ago, to be honest. She doesn't post much anymore, but I watched her a lot, and I liked watching her reading vlogs and stuff. And then later on, like, I just stumbled across Alexa Ray's book shopping video, and I was like, wait, this is so fun. And I loved watching it, and I just kept watching more. I kept finding more people, and then I decided I want to do it too. I just wanted to do it, and I was like, maybe this could be like my niche and like a new thing that I can try out. And I've loved it ever since. It's been a year, and I've really been enjoying it. What are some fun and unique things you bring to BookTube? I don't know. I mean, I would say maybe this is a little unique, what I'm doing right now. I don't know, but we all play Animal Crossing, so maybe not. I guess the fun and unique things that I bring to BookTube would be maybe like if I was able to get into recording for an audiobook and like just sharing that, and like if I wrote a book and then I recorded it. Like if I was able to record for my own audiobook, like that would be the best thing ever. And that'd be so cool. But I don't really know. I guess you'll just have to watch and see if you find me unique and fun. What are you most excited about with this channel? I mean, I love reading. I love it, and I'd be doing it probably regardless. Probably less, honestly, but like regardless, I love reading. And so I guess the exciting thing is just to see maybe see how far this channel can go, and maybe just who I could potentially meet, who like, you know, like maybe potential collabs. What if I got to do a collab with somebody? That'd be really awesome. And the chance of being able to inspire people to read and inspiring people to start their own booktubes, and then also just the chance of meeting new people and to potentially make new friends is something that I'm really excited about. And I love, you know, just talking about books with everybody. And I don't know, I think that list of things is probably the things I'm most excited about. And I don't know, I've been having a good time. And even though and I know I'm still like considered a smaller booktuber, but like regardless, I'm just vibing and having a blast. Honestly, reading books has just opened up so many, like, I don't know, I feel like my brain since reading is more open. I don't know how to explain it. Just like all the worlds in my head. That sounds really weird, but like, you know what I mean? So another question is, why do you love reading? I feel like I answered that, actually. I mean, the biggest thing is like literally getting so immersed in a world is great, because like the distraction from real life is like, oh, I'm just gonna head over to Valaris real quick. And you feel like you're actually there when you're like super immersed in the world. Like, I'm just gonna go head over to Ilya from Powerless. Like, I just love that. Like, I love being able to immerse myself into all these different worlds and all these different characters. Like, literally feel like I know these people, but I don't, because they're only book characters. But that's just something I really love. And I feel like I just can't get the same feeling with movies, you know? And just being able to imagine a world in your head, just being able to imagine it, I don't know, it's just such a cool thing. So the next question is, what book or series got you into reading? So I read the series of Unfortunate Events books. I didn't read all of them, but I really enjoyed reading those. I thought that was a really good time. And I tried to read Harry Potter, never really went that far into it because I just read really slow, and I got like a little bit overwhelmed with the journey I had to go on to finish all the books. Which I haven't even watched all the Harry Potter movies, so I guess maybe soon I should do a Harry Potter reading vlog, to be honest. I think that'd be fun. I think a book that really got me into reading was The Fill-In Boyfriend by Casey West. Because like, I loved that book. Like, it was such a good book, and I just wanted to read more. I was like, wait, that was so good. Like, that book was so good. I really am, like, I don't want to read it again. Like, I want to read it again, and I don't want to read it again because I want it to stay as good as it is in my head. You know what I mean? Whoa. Where are my squirrels? I want my squirrels, please. The next question is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Man, I don't really know what I would ask them. I would just feel like, I literally would just be like, you want to collab? I guess like a question I would ask them is, I'm sure they really, really enjoy. Okay, bye. These are like for the bigger ones that have a lot of like influence, I guess you would say. I would ask them if they are happy with what they're doing, like if they would ever want to like go back, because like I feel like being a content creator, you feel a lot of like pressure. So I guess I would just wonder if they almost regretted the success that they have in a way, because you know, I could definitely see people getting like stressed, and I wonder if they had a chance, would they like not start a booktube channel. But I feel like a lot of people I watch though are really, really grateful, but I always wonder behind the scenes like if they are like just anxiety filled, you know, just to worried they're gonna say something wrong, or worried they're gonna, you know, review a book and then get hate on it, you know, like I do wonder that. That's also what I would ask. That's kind of a big question to ask them, but I would ask them. What challenges do you think starting a booktube will be the hardest to overcome? I think a big thing is literally one of the questions that are on here being fun and unique, because I feel like since BookTok has become like such a big thing, a lot of people are starting bookstagrams and booktubes and booktalks, and it's like, how am I gonna differentiate myself from everybody else? How can I prove to other people that I am fun to watch and I am like my own person and not like just a carbon copy of like everyone else? So I think that's like the hardest thing to figure out. Even right now, I am struggling so hard with my thumbnails because I want like my own style. Sometimes I just feel really insecure because I compare myself to a lot of people, and that's like a big struggle for me. And that's the biggest challenge to overcome, I think. Just the insecurity and trying to separate myself from everyone else, and just trying to prove that I can be fun and unique. And I think that's like just a really stressful thing for a lot of people. I'm sure a lot of people struggle, and a lot of people start to just feel, you know, insecure about their channels and whatnot. But I am trying to overcome it even like a year later. That's something I'm still gonna like struggle with, and probably gonna struggle with for a long time. Anyways, she's cute, but she's not what I want. Sorry, girl. After that really loaded question, the next question is, when did you start reading? I feel like I really started in like 2018-ish, but I always kind of would pick up a book here and there, especially when I was younger. I read a lot of Junie B. Jones books, but then like after that, I started reading a lot more when I started my booktube channel. But I have had like so much fun reading more for booktube. I think it's really, really fun. It kind of just gives me, I don't know, a purpose, I guess. And that sounds really dramatic, but like, you know, I kind of like just keeping myself busy. And that's something I just really love it. I really love booktube. I really love reading. I love all those things. So update on the Animal Crossing villager hunt, not going well. I kind of thought that I would find a cute villager by now, but literally can't find anything. And some of my dreamies are obviously like, I love Kiki, I love Goldie, and there's a squirrel named Sylvania. Her big eyes are so cute, and I just love her. And Filbert and Marshall. I like all the squirrels. Okay, the next question is, where do you read? Anywhere. But like my favorite place is probably in my bed or on the couch. But I'll read anywhere. Except in the car, because I'll like probably get sick because I get motion sickness really bad. Pink? Oh my god, wait. You guys are all gonna hate me in a minute because I'm gonna leave her. Oh, a lot of people love her, but I'm gonna have to say goodbye. But before I say goodbye, I will just show everybody. What is her name? Is it like, starts with an M? Doesn't it start with an M? Marina. So a lot of people like her, but I've never really been a fan of just the octopuses. The octopi. So, bye. I sound like a goat. I don't know why I sound like that. So the next question is, what kinds of books do you like to read? I used to love YA romance a lot, right? But that was like the only book I read back in the day. That was like the only genre I read was like YA romance. But I love myself a good romantasy. I love romantasy. I think it's so fun. I love like also dystopian books, and I like The Selection. I really enjoyed that. And I also really love me a good mystery thriller because I love true crime. I love all that. So that would be like a really close second. But like I think the romantasy is so good because there's so much at stake and the tension's so good. I just love it. I love it a lot, and I would say that like that's probably becoming my new favorite genre. I don't know. I mean, it just depends on my mood. I feel like my mood can change because there might be times where I don't want to read a romantasy even though it's my favorite genre. So I don't know. I would have to say romantasy, and then a close second would be like a good mystery thriller. So another question is, what does your book collection look like? So my book collection, I can't really show you because it doesn't look cute. Like, my bookshelves aren't cute. I hope for Christmas I'm gonna get some bookshelves from Santa, from my dad. I really hope I'm gonna get some, and then I will do like a whole, like, I'm gonna like set up the guest room, and it's gonna be a nice little library / guest room area, and I'm really excited, and I think it would be Quilson. Not Quilson, I can't even see him. I think fate brought us together. I hope we make some good memories, you know? Oh, what a charmer. Anyway, I'm leaving. See ya. There's a video I posted a while ago, and it was me going through my whole physical TBR. That's probably the only way you'll be able to see like all the books that I have. Obviously, I've bought a lot more books between now and then, but I can't show you because that would take a really long time, and this video is already getting really, really long. And also, like, I didn't even mention, but the drink I have for this video is a liquid IV and a candy cane cup because I am dehydrated. And this video will end once I find a villager, because that's the whole point, going villager hunting while answering your bookish questions. So I'm really hoping I can find somebody soon. If worst comes to worst, I will settle on second best. But regardless, like with all the questions, I hope I got to kind of implement some of myself and like facts about me into the questions, because I kind of want you guys to know a little bit more about me. And yeah, I hope you guys had a good time watching, and the video's not over because I gotta find the villager, but I had a really good time answering all the questions, and sorry it took so long to post this, but happy Bookmas! So excited to post more, and I'm a little bit stressed, but it's okay. All right, who is here? No! Oh, come on. Oh, this is becoming a chore. I've got to find a good villager. It is already 2:30. I've been recording for an hour. You're probably wondering, how do you have so many Nook Miles tickets? I bought them. Hey, you can't say you've never bought Nook Miles tickets. You think I'm gonna do all that work? Nah. Also, this is like really random, but some of my favorite snacks are like right here, so I might as well show you. Trader Joe's dark chocolate peanut butter cups, absolute bussin'. And then my next favorite, these are so good. Just the original. The original? You would think they're just plain old pretzels. No, they are seasoned well. Get the rooster out, please. This is very stressful because I feel like I can't end the video until I find a good villager. So I might be here for a really long time, but you guys won't know that because I'm gonna edit. Something I do wish that I wish they just cut the dialogue of the freaking dodo birds. They talk so much. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. The thing is, she's not awful, but she's not the best. I think for the sake of the video, I'm already at over an hour. I think I should welcome Pearl to Blossom. And Pearl, I like her voice, it's cute. And she calls me Kitten. I like that. So Pearl, welcome. Welcome to Blossom. And now I have to take her through initiation. Initiation. Alright, and with that, that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys liked it. And if you want more Animal Crossing content, I don't know what to tell you because I don't think I'm going to be recording anymore. But hey, if you guys actually wanted more Animal Crossing, I would be down to maybe record some little gameplays here and there, but I don't know if it would be like a super consistent thing. And thank you to everyone who asked questions, and thank you guys so much again for 1,000 subscribers. I think right now we're at 1,200, which is like honestly so cool, and I can't wait to see where this channel goes in the future, and I'm so excited to post more for Bookmas. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Again, hope you guys liked this video. Hope it was fun and relaxing. If you do play Animal Crossing, let me know who your like top 3 favorite villagers are. Like I said, I love Ion, I love Marshall, and I love Filbert, and there's so many more. And I will see you guys tomorrow for a new Bookmas video. Okay, bye!